Good morning and welcome to this week's assembly. This week is in fact Walk to School Week, which we're going to find out a little bit more about from Miss Gregory a little bit later on. I know that Miss Gregory and Mrs Hastings have been busy behind the scenes over the past few days, along with some of their able and keen helpers preparing things for this week. And hopefully the weather is conducive to walking, scooting or cycling to school. Certainly this weekend was a little bit of a challenge getting out and about. The rain was relentless, it didn't really cease. However, there were a few families that managed to find a break in the weather, or even just put on their waterproofs and their wellies and got out and about into their local woodlands and forests. And they did indeed complete some of the challenges which I set them. We had a well done to Henry and Darcy. They were busy out and about looking around for fungi, and they found the incredible little toadstools and fungi that you can see on your screen now. And also well done to the Rogers family, that is Max, Finn and Oscar, and they found this huge specimen of fungi when they were out and about doing their dog walk. So many of you did get out, and thank you to those who shared some of your examples of interesting fungi with me. It's always been something that's fascinated me, and certainly something that I keep an eye out for whenever I'm out and about, either geocaching or just walking around in the woodlands. One of my favourite type of fungi is the bracket fungi, which can be found on the trees, and you just need to look at it, and the underside of it particularly, to just see how fascinating it is and how interesting nature really is. So as ever, a challenge for you as part of this assembly. Where am I? I will give you a clue. It's not in my office this morning. I have ventured further afield, and you might see a few signs around, a few things, yeah, slightly trickier one today, but see if you can find out. Let's just hope that this certain person doesn't get into work just yet, otherwise they'll come into their office and be like, what are you doing? So we'll see. Today is World Teacher Day, so children, make sure that you celebrate that with your teachers. Make sure you thank them for all they do, and make sure that you say well done for the great jobs that they do. We are really blessed in our school with the teachers that we have. We have many, many great staff, and we are very lucky and very fortunate, and it's just an incredible place to work. That's part of the reason why we have such great staff here, because the environment that they create for one another, that children you help us to create, and certainly the atmosphere that you help bring every day to school, does make it a joy for us to work here. So thank you for what you do, and staff, teachers, all of you, thank you from me for what you do and what you bring to this school. I'm really proud of everything you do, and it's great that you love coming here so much. So well done and thank you. Leaf winners. We have a number of leaf winners every week, and last week was no exception. So last week we had some winners right through from hedgehogs and squirrels all the way up to ash and redwood. So in reception, well done to Lucy and Ronnie. You won our leaves in hedgehogs and squirrels. And also there was an extra winner as well in hedgehogs class, and you know who you are. So well done, young lady. Oak and Willow, we had William and Theo, excellent winners for showing respect. We had Emma in beach class. Well done, Emma. Really proud of you. Super respect there. And Cherry, Noah, excellent young man. Well done, and excellent for all you've done and all you keep doing with your respect across the school. Remember, we show respect for people and property. That's one of our key expectations, which you'll see around the school. Moving into year 3, we have Eve and Logan. And year 4, Emily and Elizabeth. Excellent work there from the 4 of you. Chestnut, Josh, Alan and Darcy, very good respect all the time I see from both of you, so thank you. You are certainly role models for many of our students across the school, and Year 6 indeed your role models as well, and that is Noah and James. So to all of our Leaf winners for showing respect in many ways, well done. Thank you, and please do keep showing that respect as we move into another week. I just wanted to read a little extract from The Girl Who Speaks Bear. I was kindly lent this by a young girl in our school after I spoke so highly of the other book by Sophie Anderson I read, which is The House with Chicken Legs. So The Girl Who Speaks Bear. Oh look, we start with a nice map. I always like a map in a book. The fiery volcano. Oh, look, the house with chicken legs is actually on the map. That is clever. That's interesting. I remember the bear who raised me, nuzzling my face into her warm belly, huge furry limbs shielding me from the biting cold. I remember the deep rumbles of her snores through the silent winter and clouds of steamy breath smelling of berries and pine nuts. My foster mother, Mama Chark, said I was about 2 years old when she found me outside the bear cave. She says I was standing in the snow, but with warm pink cheeks and the biggest smile. I walked right up to her, lifted my arms into the air and made a soft barking sound. Momochika picked me up and I laid my head on her shoulder, wrapped my legs around her waist and fell straight to sleep. Well, I'm sure for one or two of you, you probably had a nap at some point over the weekend with the rain coming down and not wanting to go outside in that. Friday, we have Hello Yellow, which we are celebrating as part of our mental well-being and making sure that we're not only physically healthy, but also mentally healthy. And I know Mrs. Dan and Mrs. Hover and some of the other inclusion team have been putting things together ready for that, which they will be sharing with you. And there's an assembly to come, a special assembly to come to you on Friday. So watch out for that. And football. Did any of you watch any of the football or listen to the football over the weekend? Certainly I did as a Tottenham fan. Well, I listened intensely on Sunday afternoon as we faced Manchester United, and within 2 minutes we were 1-0 down, and I thought, oh no, is this going to be another match like this? And then, well, it changed rather quickly. Within another 5 minutes we were 2-1 up, and then we certainly finished the game 6-1 winners, and I can't remember the last time we won 6-1, certainly not against Manchester United. And then we thought, okay, well, we have a Liverpool Aston Villa game after that. And, well, Liverpool as winners and champions last year, they're going to certainly control that game. So to have a 7-2 scoreline, which didn't go the way we thought it might do, added another level of complexity to a Sunday of football. So make sure you do have a look at some of those goals. There's certainly a lot of them. Maybe you can work out how many goals there were in those 2 matches alone. I've given you the score lines, so you should be able to calculate the scores and work out how many goals, and then let me know, because it was certainly a goal fest and we have had a huge amount of goals. I think it's on average about 3.5, 3.6 per game so far this season in the Premier League, which is huge. So long may it continue, because we all know that goals are exciting to watch in sport. There's certainly other sport on. There's some tennis going on at the same time and some golf. And I think there's a little bit of Formula 1 as well. So if you like your motor racing and your Formula 1, go and talk to Mr. Hayho Smith, because he's always interested in that and he'll happily talk to you about that at some point. So that is all for me for now. Do have a fabulous day. Enjoy all you go on to do. Enjoy your learning. And yeah, hopefully the weather will stay a little bit kinder to us. And I know there are a couple of classes heading off to Two Muddy Boots this week. I am driving the bus on Wednesday when we're going over there. And then there's another class going on Thursday as well. So whatever you're doing this week, enjoy it, have fun. And yeah, where am I? Where's this room? Let's see if you can work that out as well. I'll give you a clue. It's a gentleman. He works in Key Stage 1 building, and he is my right-hand man. He is someone that when I am not here, he takes up the headship role, and certainly someone that is a real lover of maths. He supports a great football team as well, alongside me, and he can often be found with his head buried inside a comic book. Who am I talking about? Whose office have I jumped into this morning?
Hello everyone, another great week for the Daily Mile last week. It was very close between all of the classes, and there were 4 classes who were all really close to getting into second and third place. There's only 100 points between all of those 4 classes, but unfortunately only 2 could make it into those 2 places. So in third place, with 5,281 points, was Beach class. In second place, with 5,285, so only 4 more steps than Beach, was Redwood. And in first place, which was a clear winner, with 7,786, was Sycamore class. So well done to our top 3 classes. And all together, as a school this week, we have done 48,953 steps. So well done to everybody, because it's getting really close now between all of the steps that everyone's doing. So well done. Don't forget that you can look at all of your scores and steps on the RPE website, and you can show all your family and friends. So good luck this week, see if you can get yourself up in the top 3.
Wheatman was walking along the road. Then it started to rain. It went drip, drop, freezing cold, wet rain. But she saw a arch, and she barely saw it. Because of the mist. She ran and ran. She dived into the arch. It was nice and warm, but when she looked at the entrance, it disappeared, and she looked back, and a big wrecking ball banged her on the face, and she woke up and she said, "Phew, it was a dream." The end. Written by Aidan Perry.
Hello, welcome to Walk to School Week. This week is Walk to School Week, so we are going to be relaunching our travel tracker. So the reasons we walk to school are for your health, to save the environment, and to hopefully reduce some congestion out there at drop-off and pick-up time. So we are going to be using this again with your classes. You might recognise it from previous years. So it looks like this, and then you have all your class names down the bottom. This time we are going to be using a monitor for it in your class. So you can have somebody set up one of your class computers, maybe change them once a week, and they'll input everyone's data in rather than everyone doing their own. So if I was to click on somebody, I would then say how they are coming to school. And if you walk, cycle, scooter, or park and stride, you will be getting a badge, one of these. As it is Walk to School Week, and we have lots of badges left over from last year, you can earn a badge every day this week. So there are 5 badges you can collect. They are all different, so see how many you can get. And then from the end of October this month, you will be getting a badge once a month as normal if you're still walking, cycling, scootering, or park and striding. So enjoy. Happy walking.
Have a great day, children, and speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now.